across a girl. He like, Mark, where you get this girl from? I said, I got her from the club. He said, she kind of bad. He said, if you give your girl to me, I'll give you one of my girls. I said, Puff, I can't give you no girl. I said, but if I walk away and she like you, then that's what it is. But I'll walk away and go to the store and leave her in the studio. I'll come back and she boot up with you and y'all together. I'm gonna be like, hey, okay. I ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. So I come back, the girl mad. She said, why you leave me here with this creep? I said, where's Puff Daddy? Who else? I couldn't even leave you with someone better. I thought you would be happy. She was like, no, I'm not happy. I don't like this dude. I said, damn. Then he's looking at me. He was like, yo, get out of my face. Cause you know what I do to girls like this? I was like, I don't know. But he was already ready to hit her. He was like, I spit on her. So then she was like, well, I told him I ain't like him, but I got a twin sister. But I told him she won't like him either. That's when he really got mad. I had to get that girl up out of there quick because I realized he was going to try to hit my girl or be violent towards my girl because my girl didn't like him. See, money can't make females like you. He the kind that think that they going to like him because he got some money.
What's up? What's happening? Welcome to Off Top Podcast. I'm your boy Black Goon, and we got my boy Cam here today.
Yes, sir. What's up,
we gonna speak on this P. Diddy shit.
Yes, sir. For sure, man. It's just a lot going on, man. It's a lot of shit unraveling with Diddy right now, man. How you feel about it, man?
Man, that shit upsetting, man. You know, like Diddy was one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Back in the day, you know, when Diddy had Biggie and the whole goddamn what's his label again? I don't forget it.
Bad Boy.
Bad Boy, when they had that whole little Bad Boy thing going on. Young little nigga, man, but goddamn, it looking like he sold his soul now.
Oh yeah, man. Like you said, man, time to pay the piper.
Yeah.
Feel me? It's time to pay the piper, man. I mean, it's a lot going on, man. You know what I'm saying? With the alleged Kim Porter book leaking, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. You know, his ex-wife, and it's a lot going on, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't never been a Diddy fan, bro. But I respected what he did for the game. You feel what I'm saying? So he is definitely a pioneer. You can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
So that shit with R. Kelly. It's fucked up with, you know, what they done, but as far as what they done for the game, you can't take that away from them. The motherfucker make great music.
Right.
But other than that,
what Diddy writing any of that music though?
Dog, I don't know.
I don't know. I look at it like this right here. I feel like Diddy really when that he everything he did raw.
Right.
But I don't think he was really that talented in that music shit. I think he was just like born with a silver spoon, born into the game, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping and I'm praying that man ain't signed no contract with the devil, you know what I'm saying? 20 years of fame, riches and all that shit, and then at the end, goddamn, devil just embarrass you and put you in some kind of cell and let you rot to death, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping Diddy ain't did no shit like that. What you think on that though?
Man, I feel like, man, with all the stories and stuff that's coming out, man, even when you flash back to like the interview on Drink Champs with him, Noriega, you know, Fabulous, Jadakiss, the way he was conducting himself, bro, real suspect. Like, telling Fabulous he ain't partied with him. You could tell the nigga uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the chef, man, he chasing the chef around. There's a lot of real weird shit going on, man, with Diddy. Like, and you hear these stories about how he, you know what I'm saying, he was a womanizer, shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, he tried several people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's fucked up because for the victims, you know what I'm saying, it's real traumatizing, you know what I'm saying? For victims that really have experienced this shit with Diddy. But then again, like I said, it's always three sides to the story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying the people that came out didn't go through that because they probably did. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, my heart go out to them. And, you know, I'm proud that they are able to come out and be courageous enough to say something. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case.
If that's the case, yeah.
If that's the case.
And if he didn't do all this, you know, it's just sad that the man getting accused and all his business, like putting a lot of dirt on it, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't do none of that. But see, some of that shit, man, how I look at it. Bro. Yeah, okay. But I go with that. But you know how I look at shit. And I ain't, you know, this ain't let me see. I ain't trying to be against the victims or nothing like that, but I just don't see. If my daughter meet a rich motherfucker and she go in that motherfucker and he say, "Hey, look here, you gonna have to do this and this for this money," or either if she didn't even know that he was gonna make her do a lot of that shit. What I mean is, like, when he offer her a drink. If you don't drink, say no to that shit.
Right.
If you don't take no kind of drugs, say no to that shit. And my mama always taught me, goddamn, when you pour my drink, my 2 eyes on that drink, all the way to goddamn my finish it. If I had to set that bitch down and go to the bathroom, I gotta make me a new drink. And if I like to drink, I'm gonna bring my own bottle. So a motherfucker can't drug you. And I ain't no Diddy side cause, hey, I don't know what Diddy did. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning a lot of shit, and I'm not on his side, but I'm just saying to the female.
Right.
When you get in this type of situation, man, fuck that money, man. Walk away. Don't let no motherfucker beat you like that. I ain't saying Diddy beat the girl or whatever, but I'm saying, why would you sit there? They saying this girl had about 3-4 men. Goddamn, every hoe she had. You know what I'm saying? This little pretty girl like that. You feel me?
Real shit, bro.
Like, she end up freaking and shit. See, it make it look like these hoes loving that shit.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, niggas are freaking. Some niggas like to, niggas like to choke hole and spank on the ass and all that. Excuse my language, but that's just what it is. And I just feel like if you put in a situation like that and you don't like that shit, run from that shit. If a motherfucker got you hostage, when he let you go to the Grammy, you supposed to be on the camera right there cause the whole world watching. Saying, "Hey, I'm being sex trafficked," or throw some kind of motherfucking sign where you can get yourself out that situation.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. So I feel what you're saying. I totally agree. But then too much power. You know, a lot of these parents, like even in R. Kelly situation, it is a lot of these parents probably broke, ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they looking at the opportunity like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I get some money in exchange for talents. But in all retrospect, it's really, they not there for the talent.
Right.
They there for the, the actual child or even the males that's been through, this shit with Diddy or other people. Right. You know what I'm saying? I feel for both male and female because men get abused too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like females do too, and a lot of men don't speak up because, a lot of men are looked at as, you got to be strong, tough, this and that. But this is all alleged, by the way, too. We don't know.
We don't know.
So it's all alleged. We're not saying he did do it, and we're not saying he didn't do it.
And I'm still a fan of Puff Daddy.
I can't be.
For right now. When he found guilty, I'd be like, man, fuck Puff Daddy. But right now, he ain't guilty of no crime. And, I ain't gonna lie, I like his music. But him as a character, I ain't mean to cut y'all.
No, you good.
But him as a character, I don't really know that man. I never seen that man in my life.
Right.
But what he put in my eyes, I couldn't help but to love it. But if he finna piss on all that, you know what I'm saying? If it's his time to pay the devil his dues, it's his time. Cause since I've been a little boy, I've been hearing you can go and sign with the devil and have all the riches in the world. That shit gotta be true, man. Look how they destroying all these big folk. The devil destroying y'all. Y'all should know. This should be a lesson for all the kids out there, man. I'm saying if you can rap or something like that and the motherfucker say you gotta suck whatever or whatever you gotta do for, man, stand on that shit you learned in the street, man. I get this shit on my own. You don't gotta have no $1 billion in the game. Right. Man, 2-3 million will last you for a lifetime if you do the right thing with it.
Yeah. And and like you said, man, it all boiled down to just, in my eyes, like I said, how I was raised, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot different now. Kids, you know what I'm saying? Even back then, like, certain kids that were born into stardom at a young age, you know what I'm saying, they went through a lot of traumatizing shit. Like, you look at these cats like Orlando Brown, you know what I'm saying, all these cats they went through things. Raz B, B2K, they went through a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, as kids, teenagers, that we probably don't even know the half of. Same with, you know what I'm saying, Diddy. I just feel like everybody not gonna say the same thing, bro, and it not be true. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I feel like Diddy had so much money and power, bro, they were scared. A lot of them folk were scared to got there come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then with the shit with Keefy D, you know what I'm saying? And him talking about the shit with Pac and all that, you know what I'm saying? I can't respect no nigga who, you know what I'm saying, not only is a womanizer, but a nigga who has an envious spirit, you know what I'm saying? Or a motherfucker who wants to, do some fucked up shit, because it's a lot of fucked up people in the world. And I feel like, man, with this shit with Puff, I feel like a lot of this shit got some truth to it, bro. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like I've been hearing Diddy doing slime ball shit since I was a young nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, from how he treated artists to women. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, I don't know, Black. I'm kind of like,
you got choices in life. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like, I believe, my true opinion, I don't know that Diddy do with all this shit, killing folks and all this shit. If he did, it's a terrible thing, Diddy. And I'm very, very upset with you, cause I'm really a fan. But a motherfucker got two choices in life.
Right.
Where the motherfucker get taught all in life. There go the devil and there go God. Yeah. You can pick which side you want. I feel like if Diddy would have did gospel, he would have been the same successful, cause he had it in him. You know what I'm saying? He would have been a big gospel label or some like shit Kirk like
Franklin
that. Yeah.
Part 2 or some shit.
Yeah, true God. True God.
But do you think that would have mattered with his personality though?
Well, if he was mean, I can't just see. I can't see Diddy. I can't see him being a gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see him coming up in like a private school. Like he went to Harvard, right?
I don't know.
He went to some kind of. I think he graduated from college or whatever. He really. I see him like a schoolboy or something. Right. He just got in the mix with the devil. The devil got them killers around him. If you come up along with them motherfuckers long enough, you're gonna learn how to kill. But I ain't saying that what Diddy did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just destroying the man or whatever. I'm hoping the case Diddy ain't did none of this shit really be. I'm praying for Diddy. And I'm praying if he did do all this shit, I'm praying for the victim too. Right. Cause I don't want to be on nobody's side cause they're a fucking superstar and they around him slapping hoes, excuse my language, but beating up girls and killing women and all. That's terrible, man. A woman is the most precious thing on earth to me. You know what I'm saying? If it wouldn't be for my mom, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? My dad got there when he had me, he was gone. You know what I'm saying? So I got the most up respect for all the women. And if that shit happen, y'all start coming forward a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? When that shit happen to you, you wake up and you don't know what the fuck happened and your shit all scratched out and nut all, excuse me, but whatever all over you or whatever, call the police right then.
But you gotta think, man, a lot of these celebrities had these women sign NDAs. You know what I'm saying? Where they can't talk, you know what I'm saying? Or threaten them, you know what I'm saying? To kill their family if they do so. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that go into that, you know what I'm saying? But I feel you know what I'm saying? Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that too, but then I have to look at both sides of the coin and kind of be like, you know what? Okay, I understand it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the moment, you may not be in the head space or the mental space to do it. You dig what I'm saying? You may not just be there, you know, mentally, or you may be fearing for your life. And, you know, I feel like that's not the way to live your life, man. Because, like, once you do certain things and cross certain boundaries, ain't no coming back.
Right.
And I feel like, man, you know, with Diddy trying to get these folk their masters back, I feel like he doing that because he know this shit over. You know what I'm saying? It's coming to a head. Like, devil coming to collect, you gotta pay up, my nigga. Like, that's how the shit go. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these folk don't understand, man. Like, this industry is wicked, man. There's a lot of bullshit in the industry, man. Life, period. But this industry, bro, with these kids and all this, you know what I'm saying? With everything that's going on with sex trafficking and all these kids that's missing and shit, bro, and you got this shit going on in the midst of the industry, man. It's sad as hell, man.
Is that right?
You know what I'm saying? If somebody can trust you with their life and career, and you turn around and, you know, allegedly do some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just all fucked up in my eye, man. That's why parents, it's important to stay in your fucking kid life, groom them, be there every step of the way, you know what I'm saying, while they're young, out to the day they leave.
That's right.
You feel me? Like, stay in your kid's fucking life, man.
And get them in church.
Hey, whatever you need to do, you feel me?
Yeah, just get in church. Right. It's a whole, one thing about church, you don't got to believe in the God that the preacher believe in or whatever, but seems like to me in church is a bunch of positive people.
Man, I feel you, bro. But I feel like church folk, the word folk. That's just how I feel.
See, that's what I'm saying.
You feel me? I feel like church folk, the word folk. Like, I feel you, fellowshipping. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. The positivity, I feel you. But
It
bro, I
could
done
be-
met some fucked up ass church folk, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even go to church, but I convince my children, y'all go get in a church, cause a lot of positive shit, they try to feed the hungry and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But you got freaks in church and probably killers.
Big freaks, you know what I'm saying?
Killers trying to change their life and all that type of stuff that we don't even know about.
Church is the one place that, how can I say this? Church is the only place that you can go and there's no real restrictions for real, like on who you should be, how you should come.
That's right.
Some churches here now, don't get me wrong, like some churches they still on that shit. Like
That's right.
it ain't the come as you are type shit, you know what I'm saying? You know you gotta come in that suit and booty, but it is some churches that allow motherfuckers just come in how they go.
That's right.
You feel me? So you amongst all walks of life.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Which, you know what I'm saying, like you said though, man, it is fellowship, and that's the benefit of the church, fellowship, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure, man. I know some pastors out here doing some real wild shit.
You're right.
You feel me? Like some real wild shit. And I see the motherfucker out the street, I be like, man,
yeah.
Well, I don't know, Black.
But anyway, y'all, I ain't mean to cut y'all.
Nah, you Gucci, bro.
But we gonna take this thing on up out of here, man. And thanks for y'all tuning in.
Sure.
Off Talk Podcast. Please comment on this shit and like and subscribe. Please, man.
For sure, man. Hey, and y'all let us know what y'all think about this shit, man. Feedback is a must.
Yeah.